Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the movie Everything, Everything. This is the new movie that is based on a book that I did not read, and I don't mind telling you, I am not the intended target market for this movie. Nope, the intended target market for this movie is the young adult crowd, specifically younger women. Or if last night at the theater was any indication, younger women and their moms. Anyways, this movie stars Amandla Stenberg, and it is interesting because she plays a character. I'm not going to do it. Her character's name, Maddie Whittier. My people! Maddie Whittier, and I just love that. It's not very often you see a Whittier on the big screen. Usually it's Smith, Brown, Johnson. Whittiers are taking over. Anyways, unfortunately, wouldn't you know, Maddie's got a condition. You see, she can't leave her house because her immune system is so weak that the slightest virus could potentially kill her. So she is, for lack of a better term, under house arrest. Her mother, played by Annika Noni Rose, who of course was in the movie Dreamgirls, plays a doctor in this movie. And it's a good thing that Maddie's mom's a doctor because she can really look after her and make sure that she's got everything that she needs. Well, Maddie's life's about to be turned upside down because wouldn't you know it, moving in next door, right out of a One Direction video, is Ollie. Now, Ollie comes in, and the next thing you know, Maddie's like, hey. And Ollie catches wind of Maddie, and he's like, hey. And then the two of them start texting, and then they start communicating over the internet. And the next thing you know, we're developing into a nice relationship here. Now, going into this film, I thought to myself, okay, here's the umpteenth movie where everything's in the trailer. I was somewhat closed-minded towards this film. But as the movie progressed, and I saw the writing unfold, and I saw the acting develop, and I thought to myself, this is a pretty decent film. I really like the soundtrack, it plays in well with the movie, and the acting's good. There are some holes in the plot, as there are some things that just don't make any sense. But the flip side is, you could probably come to me and say, well, Keith, there were some things in The Force Awakens that didn't really make sense, but you still liked it. Noted. So I need to look at this with two sets of eyes. First of all, for myself, Keith Whittier, grown-ass man, going to see this movie, well, in all honesty, I give this movie a C+. There are a lot of plot holes. It's somewhat predictable for the most part, but still an entertaining film. However, if I'm looking at this through the lens of a young adult going to see this film, it's entertaining. It's got decent acting. There's not really a lot to dislike about this film. I would probably give it a B if I'm looking at it through that lens. So that's how I see it. And it was a shame because when the relationship's taking over, the mother doesn't want the daughter seeing the boy. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, Mom? You were in Dreamgirls. Don't ruin your daughter's dream, girl. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so that's it. This is not one of those movies where the guys are going to get together on a Friday night and say, man, let's go see Everything, Everything. But for a GNO, aka Girls Night Out, not a bad alternative. So C+ for the man in me, B for the young adult in me. If you have a chance to see this movie, let me know what you think. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WhittyWhittier, and WhittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.